Once upon a time, in the vast savannas of West Africa, there was a mighty kingdom called Alake. Alake was a land of prosperity, where the sun always kissed the earth warmly, and the people thrived under the benevolent rule of King Adisa. King Adisa had two sons. The elder, Prince Adewale, was known for his wisdom and humility, while the younger, Prince Kunto, was ambitious and determined, always seeking more power and recognition. Prince Kunto, although loved by his people for his charisma and bravery, harbored a deep-seated envy for his elder brother, who was the heir to the throne. As time went by, Kunto's ambition grew into an insatiable hunger for power. He believed he was the rightful ruler of Alake and that his destiny was to surpass his brother. One day, a mysterious seer named Ojo visited the palace. Ojo was known across the lands for his prophecies, and his presence always brought a mix of awe and fear. He warned King Adisa of a great upheaval that would befall the kingdom, one that would be instigated by someone within the royal family. Kunto, hearing this prophecy, saw it as a sign of his destiny and began to scheme. Under the cover of night, Prince Kunto sought out Ojo, hoping to learn more about his future. Ojo, sensing Kunto's desperation, revealed that a great power lay hidden within the sacred forest of Ijebu. But it came with a dire warning. The power would bring immense strength, but also great peril. Ignoring the warning, Kunto decided to venture into the forest to claim his destiny. The sacred forest of Ijebu was a place of mystery, filled with ancient trees and guarded by spirits. As Kunto journeyed deeper into the forest, he encountered trials that tested his resolve. One night, as he rested by a stream, he was approached by a beautiful woman named Adana. Adana was not an ordinary woman. She was the guardian spirit of the forest, sent to test the hearts of those who sought its power. Adana offered Kunto a deal. She would grant him the power he sought, but in return, he would have to prove his worthiness through a series of challenges. Blinded by his ambition, Kunto accepted the deal without hesitation. The first challenge took Kunto to the Valley of Shadows, where he faced his deepest fears. He encountered specters of his past, moments of jealousy and betrayal that he had long buried. Kunto's mind was tormented, but he pressed on, believing that his strength would see him through. The second challenge led Kunto to the River of Truth. Here, he had to confront the harsh realities of his ambition. The river showed him visions of his potential future, a kingdom torn apart by his greed, his people suffering, and his own downfall. For a moment, Kunto hesitated, but his desire for power clouded his judgment, and he ignored the warnings. The final challenge brought Kunto to the peak of sacrifice. Adana revealed that to gain the ultimate power, he would have to sacrifice something dear to him, his honor and integrity. Kunto, driven by his lust for power, accepted the terms, not realizing the true cost of his choice. With the challenges completed, Adana granted Kunto the power he desired. He returned to Alaki, radiating with newfound strength and confidence. However, his brother Adewale and their father, King Adisa, sensed a change in him. Kunto's actions became increasingly ruthless as he sought to prove his superiority. One fateful night, Kunto staged a coup against his brother and father. He stormed the palace with a band of loyal followers, determined to seize the throne. A fierce battle ensued, with Kunto and Adewale facing each other in a climactic duel. Adewale, though reluctant to harm his brother, fought valiantly to protect their father and the kingdom. In the midst of the battle, a shocking twist occurred. As Kunto struck what he believed to be the final blow, he realized he had been deceived. The power he had gained was not his to control. It was a curse that consumed his soul. The spirit of Adana appeared, revealing that Kunto's true challenge was to resist the temptation of power. And in failing to do so, he had sealed his fate. With a heart full of regret, Kunto fell to the ground, his life slipping away. In his final moments, he looked at his brother and father, tears streaming down his face. "Forgive me," he whispered, "for I have brought ruin upon us." King Adisa, though heartbroken, forgave his son, understanding that the allure of power had clouded Kunto's judgment. Adewale too knelt beside his brother, holding his hand as he took his last breath. The kingdom of Alake mourned the loss of Prince Kunto, and his story became a cautionary tale for generations to come. The people of Alake learned a valuable lesson from Kunto's downfall. They realized that true strength lies not in the pursuit of power, but in the virtues of humility, wisdom, and compassion. Adewale ascended to the throne, ruling with a just and kind heart, always remembering the tragic fate of his brother. And so, the tale of Prince Kunto, whose quest for power brought him to nothing, served as a powerful reminder that the path to greatness is paved with integrity and selflessness, not ambition and greed.